President Trump, meanwhile, says the U.S. is willing to help Ukraine as part of a security agreement to end the war with Russia, while continuing to express frustration with the pace of talks. This as Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky floated the idea of a referendum on handing territory to Russia. Bloomberg's Oliver Crook joins me now with more. Ollie, what guarantees is Trump considering and under what circumstances? We know, for example, that there were promises made in the past, but Zelensky isn't willing to just, accept promises. He wants something written down and accepted by, maybe Congress even.
And the reason that he wants that is because those promises have been made in the past, Vonnie. We remember the Budapest memorandum that basically secured Ukrainian sovereignty back in 1994 when the Ukrainians surrendered their nuclear weapons, which would have been obviously a very effective deterrent against any invasion by the Russians. There were guarantees made by the Russians, the Americans, the UK, and a number of others who were party to that contract. And of course, those were not honored. So the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, would like to get a very clear idea of what the security architecture would be promised to the Ukrainians in order to safeguard their sovereignty if they are able to get a peace deal negotiated. At the moment, we do not know what that architecture would look like. We do not know what President Trump is actually offering. But, Vonnie, I think it is significant that President Trump is talking openly about a U.S. role in those security guarantees. It's not something that Trump really discusses very publicly at all. It's something, obviously, that's been discussed behind closed doors. But this is the president of the United States acknowledging that this is something that he's willing to play a role in. So significant from the Ukrainian perspective and the European perspective. The Europeans would also like to have some more talks over the weekend that would involve a delegation from the United States. We heard from Donald Trump that they will only send a delegation if they feel that the talks are making progress, and these are not meetings just for the sake of having meetings, which is one of the frustrations the Trump administration has aired over the last couple of days. So we'll find out if they are going to send a delegation over the weekend to Brussels, and that's really the next diplomatic moment we're looking for over the next 48 hours.